Say it again. How old are you, Zach? Do you know, Zach, I did a concert back in Melbourne the other day, and a girl who was 18 years old, a fully grown adult, she saw this and she got very excited. You know what she said to me? She said, "That's amazing, you've got a boomerang. You're smarter than an 18-year-old. Well done." Didgeridoo. Now, can you hold this for me? Do you know why it's called a didgeridoo? Well, a long time ago, English people got off a boat from England and they came to Australia. And when they first heard this instrument getting played, the English people had to listen to it and they named it didgeridoo because this is what they thought they could hear. See if you can all listen, alright? And figure out why it's called didgeridoo. You're going to listen very carefully. Can you all hear that? Have a listen again. Hey, give my mate Zach a big clap. Down, mate. When English people first came to Australia in 1770, it's a long time ago, over 200 years ago, they first heard this instrument and this is what they thought they could hear. They thought they could hear the didgeridoo singing, didgeridoo. See if you can listen to it singing, didgeridoo. Listen. Do you know what? I'm going to teach you guys something. Do you know what the real name for it is? Because this instrument is what we call an Aboriginal instrument. So the Aboriginal people who are the first ever Australians, they've been living there for thousands of years. Now my family is Aboriginal and Michael's family is Aboriginal. So we're traditional Australians and this instrument is part of our culture going back thousands of years. So our great-great-great-great-great-grandparents used to play this instrument. In our language, you know what we call it? We call it the yidiki. Can you all say yidiki? Yidiki. And I'm going to teach you something really cool here, so if you pay attention, when you get home tonight, you can get your vacuum cleaner out and have a turn. Alright. There's three things what you've got to do. There's three things that you've got to do. Three things you've got to do to tell a story. Because we use this instrument to tell stories. I can tell you a story on this instrument, right? I'll show you how to do it. Can you all do this? Make a big vibration with this. Alright, so if you can do that, this is what it sounds like. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I might want to tell you a story about an animal. What's an animal that somebody has at home as a pet? Jonathan, what pet have you got at home? A dog, okay, so I might want to tell you a story. Well, preschool, hands in your heads. Hands in your cheeks, hands in your mouths. I might want to tell you a story about a dog. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow it, but then I'm going to make a dog noise in my voice. Check this out. And then the other thing I want to do is, I want to play this, but I don't want to stop and take a breath. I just want to keep playing and playing and playing and playing. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to breathe in through my nose and out my mouth all at the same time. What I'm going to do is every time I need to breathe in, I'm going to use the air in my mouth to keep on playing the instrument and I'm going to use my nose to breathe. So see if you can figure out when I take a breath. You've got to pay real careful attention and see if you can catch me taking a breath. Did you hear me taking a breath? Hear me sniffing? Okay, every time I do that, I'm taking a breath. So, we're going to play a song for you guys, and your mums and dads might recognise this. It's a very old song from Australia that came out a long time ago, and we've just released a new version of it with the guy who wrote it. And I'm going to see if I can play didgeridoo during this song. Can I get a stool? Actually, would that be alright if I can get a chair or a stool? Try something out. We're going to try and play this song now. Usually we have this on a microphone stand, but we're you, what? What are you going to do? Didgeridoo? What if you got germs and I catch your germs? Trees. Now I'm going to sing in this one. Alright, here we go. So this is a song called Solid Rock. And your teachers got so they can give you a listen to it on the download cards you just gave me. Alright, let's go, Petrus.
Changes, not in a hurry anyway. Feel the endlessness, killing up the light of day. Talking about a chosen place, wanna sell it in the marketplace. Solid rock, standing